Hey, everybody! Wait, let me turn it on. Hey! Oh, wait. I think I can turn this around, too. I'm learning. Oh, no, that's the other way. Hey, everybody! It is Painting Junkie's birthday. I still haven't learned how to turn this daggum thing around. So, I know you could read this as happy birthday. I've got my big four. Which way does it go? I don't know. So, tell me when you hop on and do some commenting, because when you comment, that tells me that you're watching. And when you answer some of the trivia questions, then you can win some prizes. I've got all kinds of prizes today. I'm so excited. I'm a little warm too. I'm all excited. I look a little flushed, don't I? Whew. We did get back from our trip. Hey, Lori and Tish and Jamie. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here with me today. So, we're going to play a little trivia game. I thought what I would do is, hey, Vicky, and Brandy, I'm going to show you all the prizes, and I'm going to give away each one. I'm going to give one of each one of these away. And so when you win a prize, you tell me which one you want, and then I'll tell you what's left. Oh, this is going to be a good fan. Oh, do I look flushed? I'm kind of hot now. I'm so excited. Oh, I see. Thanks. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for coming on. So, we got back from Mexico Saturday, and I have been running. I scheduled a paint party for yesterday on Sunday. I have my birthday party today, and I have a paint party tomorrow. And then I leave town on Wednesday again for another girls' trip. Me and my two besties are going up to Michigan. Haven't been to Michigan. Tell me what I should see in Grand Rapids. I'm going up to Michigan, to Grand Rapids. If there's anything I need to see in Grand Rapids, then I need to know, because we're going to go up to see my friend's daughter who just moved up there. And we don't really know. I mean, there's an art museum. I'd like to go live from there. So look for that. This is my live for the week, unless I can find some fun things, some fun art up there. But anyway, let me know what you know about Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yes, Tish, I'm having the best summer. Summer is for travel, right? Yeah, Brandy. Yeah, you're going with me. So we are leaving Wednesday. We're going to drive to Kansas City, and we're going to pick up, well, we're not going to pick them up. We're going to hop in the truck with my friend Shannon, and then we're going to go up to see my friend Shannon's daughter, Andy, and we're going to visit with her up there and have a little girls' time. So, whew. All right. So let me show you what I have for prizes. Now, these are all painted projects that I am going to send to you unpainted, so you get to be the artist. And I'll send them in kits. Now, some of you will have the paints and things, and so when I get your addresses, if you're not local, then tell me if you need the kits. I will be glad to make a kit for you and put in the paints and the brushes so that you can make your project. But I don't know if you need the equipment and the supplies or not. So let me know. What I have are all of these wood projects for you. So I've got the little flower pot, and this is a 9-inch. This is the smallest one. These are all going to be 12-inch except for this one. This is the little flower pot that's 9 inches. And then I have the welcome flower pot. And this is 3D. You can see that on there. And then I have the flip-flop door hanger. I have the love door hanger. And you can do this circle anything. It could be a beach ball, basketball, soccer ball, baseball, It can be your initials. You know, you can monogram it. There's so many things you can do with that. I only have one of these left. Let's be adventurers. Adventurers. At first when I got this, I thought it was adventurous. It's adventurers. That's what I am. I'm an adventurer. I have this cute little windowsill with flowers. I have a first day of school thing where you can change. I was thinking I did this with you guys on the live a couple weeks ago. I have that one. I have Happy Campers. Oh, hey, McKenna. And then You Belong Among the Wildflowers. So I have one of each of these to give away today. They're all unpainted, so I will get them out to you, to all my winners for the trivia. Okay, so let's get started. Are we ready? All right, so first of all, let's see how many paint parties in 4 years do you think, oh, Lori, I'm glad. So how many paint parties do you think that I have had in 4 years? Oh, I need to get a tissue. I really am hot. A little dab there. Okay, how many paint parties do you think? Oh, I know, Brandy, you have the wildflower one. You like the window and the adventure. Yes, for sure. I thought the window would be cute. You could put pictures. It could be like a frame too. You could put pictures in the back of that. 40. Vicki says 45. Lori says 5 paint parties in 4 years. How many paint parties have I done? 60, 62, 100. Oh, hey, Samantha. 99. Keep guessing. Let's have a couple more guesses. There's some really close ones. Really close ones. 85. That's a good guess. 101. Not 100. 101. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to give it 5 more seconds. 85. I may have to swipe down to see who was the closest. All right, so I have done 112 paint parties in 4 years. 112. So I think that actually, CE, did you come closest? That's so funny. 112 paint parties. CE, you're so funny. All right, well, CE's my husband. And you would think that he would know exactly. He was guessing the other day, and I would not tell him the answer. That's so funny. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I am going to give that to someone. I knew it was close to 100, so I didn't guess. Yeah. All right, so let's keep going. How many people total? Like, let me tell you how I know this. This is my little notebook I keep. I keep a notebook, and I have written down every party. I have the date. I have where it was and what we painted and how many people were there. So I went through, and I counted up all the parties and all the people. So how many people in 112 parties? Some people were, some parties were small, some parties were large. How many people do you think were at those 112 parties? Let's get some guesses going. Yes, I'm a notebook person, Jamie. I'm learning about those notebooks. Okay, 3,920, 1,310, 90, 350, 1,393, 1,123. I like these like odd numbers. 2351. Okay, good guesses. Good guesses. I like it. I like it. All right, I am going to go ahead and tell you that I have had 1,260 people at my parties. 1,260 people. So I think that Brandy is the closest with 1123. 1123, yeah. I think that's going to be the closest. So Brandy, you are going to win that one. Which one of those, if you can remember which of those items you like the best, you win a prize. I'm going to write these down as we go. And then while she's thinking, you guys tell me, how many do you think was at my biggest party? How many people do you think was at my biggest party? I've had some, the Adventurers one. Okay, thanks, Brandy. Adventurers. Got it. I'm going to pull it out because I'll show these again if we forget. All right. 42 was my biggest. Yes, Samantha, I'm just going to give it to you because you guessed right away. 42. Yes. Did I tell you that? All right, Samantha, I'm giving you that to you because you were so fast and it was totally right off the bat. So if you can remember which one you want, I'm going to bring that to you. I'm going to send that to you. Okay. Which one, how many do you think was my smallest? My smallest party. I do have a minimum, but sometimes I don't really stick by that. I started out saying 6 was my minimum, and I've recently gone to 8 as my minimum because, you know, I want to make it worth my time to gather. But, oh, wait. Oh, you didn't see them? Okay. Okay, I'll show them again, Samantha. I'm missing the winners. Oh. Okay, well, okay, so Jamie missed the winners. Jamie, Samantha won. Samantha won the biggest party. She guessed 42. I just write that down real quick. She guessed it right off the bat. 42 was my biggest party. My smallest party was 2 people because it was a Chiefs party, and I really wanted to do it. It was a wood cutout party. It was at this wine place, and I was just starting out, and these girls were huge Chiefs fans, as I am too, and I just wanted to do it. And sometimes small parties, as I've learned, are great, and they've become my friends. They became my personal Facebook friends. I followed them. One of them has had a baby since then, and they're just wonderful people and friends now. So I'm glad I did it. So yes, 2 was my smallest party, and it wasn't a mistake. So I would say Jamie was the closest. So good job, Jamie. 3 was you won the smallest one. So Jamie, good job. You get a prize. Did you see them? Do you know which one you want? I'll send one to you. Okay. Tell me if you know what you want. Let's see. More questions. What do you think, where do you think is my most unusual paint party? Unusual. I had a private party. It was a party for, let's see, should I give you a hint? I'll give you a hint. I can back and see them to pick. Okay, I'll show them all again because Samantha didn't see them. So I will show them all again here in a second. It was for a staff. It was for a Christmas party, for a staff Christmas party that I went, and it was very unusual, but fun. So do I have any guesses? I know some of you, somebody came and helped me. One of my friends. I don't think they're on here. They might be on here. They might be on here. So, my helper, if you're on here, you know the unusual place. No, it wasn't a hotel. Good guess. Good guess. Anybody else? No, not a weed shop. Would be interesting. No, it was, no, not a park. They had, let's see, it was probably, it was 15 or 20. And I almost told you, the person in charge, boss, bought all of the people, no, not a grocery store, bought all of the workers, the painting project, which was very nice and generous. I think you'll be surprised. It was very unusual and very fun. Okay, let me get 2 more guesses. 2 more guesses and I'll tell you, because you're never going to guess. It was so fun. Car dealership. That's a good guess. No? Yeah, you probably do know CE, so don't guess. McKenna probably knows too. No, it wasn't a nude party. It was a business. It was, it had offices, and so we had to break up in different rooms to do the project, the painting. But I didn't have to teach it, so that was good. We split up into different, like four smaller rooms, and it was one that was more self-guided, so I didn't have to teach it. So that was nice. Any more guesses? One more guess? Cox. Oh, like, tell me more. Cox Hospital? That's pretty close. I think you mean Cox Hospital, Tish. Not a hospital, but it was a vet's office. It was a vet's office. It was the doctor. So the doctors, I think there was 2 doctors actually, but the doctors paid for all of the workers to paint the large ceramic Christmas trees. And so it was a nice party. It was a great party. And so, yeah, they went into like 4 different exam rooms and they were painting up on the, like, you know, where you put the pets. You know, I covered them with the cloths and they were painting the Christmas trees. And so, yeah, it was a vet's office. That is the most unique place that I had a paint party. It was a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. Does anybody want to guess? Do you think that I have more public or private parties? Do you think I do more public or more private? I counted these up. I found it interesting and surprising. I thought it was something and it was closer than I thought. Think about that. Guess on that for a minute. I've done some other things besides paint parties too. I did an online kids club for a while during the 2020 because I was worried about the kids that they didn't have enough art when they went back to school in the fall of 2020 because they were cutting the arts they weren't going to class every day. And so they cut out art and I was worried they weren't getting any. So I did an online kids club. And then when they all went back to art, then I didn't do that anymore. But that was a lot of fun because I miss the kids. But I'm not meant to teach online. I'm just not. I'm a people person. So I'm seeing kind of private, public, public, private, like half and half. And that's kind of where it's really close. It was half and half. I counted them up, and it was 45 private and 67 public. So it was closer than I thought. I thought that I did more public, but I'm closer to half and half than I thought. So yay, I love private. I love private parties. I love it when people call me and say, I've got the people, you come. That's my favorite. Okay, let's see. I did smallest, biggest. Oh, do you want to guess where my very first party was? I still go there. My first public party. I still go there. It's one of my regulars. If you're local, then you probably know the name of it. If you're not local, you probably would not even guess. But I still go there. It's a great venue. And they are very good to me. Great space. See if you can guess. And then my first ever party was at my school. It was through the Parks Department. It was with kids, and I loved it. Oh, hey, Mary. Thank you. The pizza place. No, it's not a pizza place. Who won the last prize, public or private? Oh, let's see. Well, there was a tie. Let's see. Good question. Let's see. It was public, so we will say that Tish, well, Samantha already won, so we'll say Tish. Tish, you won a prize because you guessed public, and so did Samantha. So Tish, you tell me what you want. I'll send that to you. And then McKenna, no, it's not 4x4, but I have gone there for a while. They're more of a regular now. This place, it was my very first party, and I still go there. Oh, you went the camper? Okay. Great. Great, great, great. I'm going to take this out. Congratulations. Okay. Let's see. Anybody want to guess? Retro? No, good guess. They're my newer regular place. It's another very close to that in proximity. You're getting very close. Someone local's gonna get it. What about? No, it's not the Roost. Vicki, you are so close. So close. Okay, so it has wine and it has a nice little room for me in the back, and it's perfect for about 12 people. And they also, in addition to wine, they have some great appetizers. So when people come, they can get some yummy food and a drink. Yes, it's Vito Sellers. Good job, Vicki. You win a prize. Okay, I'm going to show these again because I don't know if you saw them again, if you saw them. So, Jamie and Samantha didn't see them, and then Vicki has to pick also. Let me write Vicki's name down. Okay, so if you see something that you want as your prize, tell me. and I'll write you down, and then we'll keep going. All right, so we've got you belong among the wildflowers, and you don't have to write this out. They're words that you paint. These are 3D. So I know maybe Vicky is nervous. You don't have to paint all the words. You glue them on. That says you belong among the wildflowers, and all the flowers you get to glue on. And then here's one for parents or teachers where you can change the grade on here each year as the kids grow older, or you change grades. You can hold this up for your first day of school pics. Then I have the windowsill with flowers. Some of the flowers are 3D that you paint. And then my flip-flops. Oh, Vicky wants the window. Okie doke. Got it. And then we've got the love sign, and you can do any kind of round shape there. You can have a baseball, soccer ball, basketball, beach ball. Then I've got the welcome. This is 3D too. Some of the flowers are 3D, and then the word is 3D. And then we've got the small 9-inch flower pot. So that is what is left. So Jamie or Samantha, if you see what you want on there, let me know. Oh, you lost sound. Oh no. Did anybody else? Well, if you still can't hear me, Samantha, I'll call you later. Pick one you think I'd like. Well, I think you'd like one about dogs, but I don't have one about dogs. But yeah, I think you'd like one with flowers. So I'll pick out one for you. Okay, great. You guys can hear me? Excellent. Okay, so let's do just a couple more and then we will wrap it up. Does anybody know why I started painting Junkie? Does anybody know why I started this crazy adventure? I haven't even painted that long. I didn't even start painting until 2018. 2018. I mean, I dabbled in it. I went to a couple paint parties with Christy Hawkins, but when she went online with her classes, her online painting, I started in April of 18 when she went online. That's when I started. Yes, good job, Tish. I was retiring from teaching, and so I had started painting with Christy online every month, and I loved it, and I'm like, this is so fun. And I realized that I love teaching too, and I love people, and what was I gonna do with myself? I was 52 years old, and I wasn't gonna just be retired and stay at home. And so, yeah, that's why I started painting Junkie, because I was going to retire from teaching and I needed something fun to do, and it is definitely something fun to do. So, yeah, good job, Tish. You're on it. You know me just a little bit, don't you? That is right. Okay, so how many paint parties have you guys been to? Have you guys been to very many of my paint parties? Well, let me tell you what's coming up. We have got some retreats coming up. We have the retreat coming up to Tulsa. That is the beginning of October, 5th through the 8th. Let me make sure that I have all these correct. The 5th through the 8th is Tulsa, yes. And so we are going to be there on a Thursday evening, and all day Friday and Saturday we're going to have probably 5 different art projects. We're going to be painting in the morning and the evenings, but then in the daytime, you'll probably have about 5 hours or so to explore the area. Now, one of the things I want to do in Tulsa is to go up to Pawhuska, which is like a 45-minute drive, and see Ree Drummond and her mercantile shop, her restaurant, and eat up there. Hopefully go to her ranch where she films her show, Pioneer Woman, and just kind of explore up there for the afternoon. And then the other day, just explore Tulsa. They have a beautiful art museum. They have a couple art museums. They have casinos, if you're into that. They have this beautiful river that's going through town. They have this river walk along there. They have this place called the Gathering Place that's next to the river. It's got a lot of fun things to do in Tulsa. So that's coming up in October. And then I have another retreat in Branson, the 9th through the 12th. And Branson has tons of things. So same kind of deal. We're going to go on a Thursday to Sunday, and we're going to have 5 projects, art projects, and they're shopping. They'll have their Christmas lights up. Hopefully the weather will be nice enough. I'd love to go up to the top of the rock and the Big Cedar area. They've got this golf cart ride, and the Christmas lights will be up. If it's nice enough, we can take that little golf cart ride and look at the lights and the scenery in the Ozark Mountains. And did I say Christmas shopping, Christmas shows? Branson's just got all the stuff. So anyway, 2 great retreats coming up. My next Paint Your Pet has been scheduled. I know some of you have been waiting. My first 2 Paint Your Pet were sold out. So I took the summer off because people are traveling and at the ballpark and at the lake and all the things. So I took the summer off for Paint Your Pet, and the next one is scheduled for September 19th at 4x4 Brewing at Fremont Hills. So I will have that event up this week for you to sign up on September 19th to paint your pet. It's super fun. And then I have the scarecrows. Oh, I want to show you what they look like too. I have 2 different scarecrows in Nixa at the community center. I've got a small little 12-inch, and this will be penciled in so that we can paint in the scarecrow face. And then I have a little sunflower, a little silk sunflower that we'll glue on. And then I've got an 18-inch one, scarecrow. Tish, you recognize him? I had some left. That they are going to be at Nixa at the Recreation Center at 6 o'clock on September 5th. It's a Tuesday evening, and it's for kids, but you know what? If adults want to come too, I don't care who comes. Anybody can come and paint. So those are upcoming for September. So yeah, I bet you do. So anyway, that is what's coming up, and I will try to go live in Grand Rapids. I am hoping to go to an art museum up there, and oh yeah. I'm gonna call you, Tish, because you'd be a good local resource for me. Thank you for reminding me of that. Or maybe did I know? Did I not know? Did we talk about that? I don't remember. We did. Do you ever do paint by numbers? Well, no, I don't do paint by numbers, but I do like, I kind of do paint by numbers. So when I do a paint party, a lot of them are traced on the canvas, and I'll say, paint this part. So it's not really numbered, but it'll say, you know, like, I'll just tell you what to paint. So it's like painting in the lines, but it's not really numbered. So it's kind of like that, Lori, if you know what I mean. But I don't really do kits like that. But the paint parties are kind of like paint by number. So, no, we didn't talk about that. Is that brand new, your laser? Okay, cool. I'll call you. All right. So, hey, thank you guys for joining me. And I'm so excited. Thank you for all of your support. And stay tuned for all of the fun paint parties coming and retreats. And I hope that you stick around. And I see you at a paint party soon. Bye.